Okay, we're back. If you're wondering why I'm in
all my great cool jokes are going to be cut out because somebody was a fart.
Yeah, I messed up on the recording.
Gosh.
So
I guess you could line up the cutscenes with funny joke time, but the fights are ruined.
Yeah, the fight is ruined. I'm just going to keep to the cutscenes and then just probably just like skip past the fight.
All, I know.
I'm sorry. Yes. I fucked up. I royally fucked up. Sorry about that. Oh well. Okay, let's proceed.
If we had sponsors, we'd do it over.
If we did. But we don't get paid to do this, so fuck that. Oh, I'm so worried. Hey, we're kids.
They blew up the thingy.
Kitty! Oh. So we're fucked. Yes, we are.
You like anything fixed, but not me.
I'm getting the fuck out of you.
Come on, Heaven, do something.
Alright, everyone's in one place? Good.
Blow it up.
The commotion in the city has started to calm down to a degree. Garcia has helped us recover all the remaining Zabbers and transport them to the Geofront. The remaining members of the Urban Defense Force are all willing to surrender themselves too. As for Ilya Platiri, she's been taken to the hospital. She's exhausted, but in no danger. Sorry. No. Thank God, yes, for that.
Yeah.
Oh, well. She's in good hands with Dr. Saland.
Speaking of the doctor, sounds like Muriel's surgery was a success. It's a shame I can't see her yet since the world's ending.
You will soon. For now, we need to decide on our next move. Who knew something like that would show up on Lake Elm?
The fucking gay tower.
Huh? Oh, hey, you're not dead.
We've already seen it's capable enough to annihilate something the size of Juno Naval Fortress in an instant.
From what I can see, it powers itself through the spirit veins. This energy is amplified and reflected by the combat shadow satellites in the sky, which then direct them towards a desired target.
The technology to fire a beam of its strength with such precise accuracy just doesn't exist in the Empire.
But Elysium can realize it.
I thought so.
Oh, who's farting?
Maybe.
The fortress's troops were stationed elsewhere at the time of the attack.
Oh, well, that's a good thing.
So, by the grace of Gilligaddis, no lives were lost.
Wow, that is
ridiculous. There's nobody there, are you sure?
Totally. Definitely not anybody.
The staff isn't considered life, don't worry.
Oh, okay, good.
I'm more ashamed that my old castle would fall so easily.
I don't think any fortress would have withstood a blast like that. Shit was nanners.
There was aiming happening. The aim was to show its monstrous capability, and it served its purpose well. You need only to look to our neighbors' reactions to see that. Particularly Alvarez.
What are they doing?
Shitting their pants.
Indeed.
You talked to their new president just earlier, didn't you, sir?
I did, yes. But I'm old and don't remember.
Oh.
You see, it happened like this.
It feels like just yesterday that we were gathered to affirm Crossbell's independence. The speed with which you liberated your city was nothing short of astonishing.
Yes?
The many hardships that Crossbellans have endured have molded them into a most hardy people indeed.
We are hardly worthy of such praise. I truly regret that we've been unable to bring this crisis to a conclusion faster, Mr. President.
President Roy Gramhart.
It's a pretty
But it
light
is
heart.
good to have this line of communication open to us again. Now, I believe it would be wise to discuss how to address that new weapon of mass destruction that...
As it happens, we have already begun preparing our response.
You gonna nuke it?
We have readied enough troops to dwarf even our great numbers from the war.
I see.
Surely you are aware of the extremely delicate position Crossbell finds itself in at present. If Erebonia, or even Calvert, were to try and intervene with force, well...
I am indeed aware. But how else is a head of state to respond when his territory is threatened?
The tower shall next rain judgment on the Calvert Republic's Baratier airbase. Its divine lightning will spare not one thing as it turns its frame to dust. You have until 5 o'clock this evening to reconsider your stance. I do hope you make the right decision.
He did.
Our
That
military's
is.
general headquarters will be the next target if we do not act. We have no choice.
Yeah, but that gives you plenty of time to like move everything.
Well, more like take on the weapon.
That too.
I'm quite surprised as how much Erebonia is dragging its heels in light of the losses it has recently suffered.
I deeply regret the position your country has been placed in after a problem that erupted within our borders. But could you not give us a little more time to resolve this on our own? I assure you that we are not sitting idly by while your nation is threatened.
And I believe you. I have it on good authority that many capable hands have gathered in Crossbell. But I would like to make our stance crystal clear. Refusing our gracious offer of support means you have also forfeited support from the Imperial Army. And given what is at stake, the deadline draws dangerously close. We will take action as we see fit.
President Gramhart, sir,
Yes, I fully understand that.
Then all is well. The Republican Army stands ready to aid you, should you require it. I hope you will make the correct choice, and sooner rather than later, Mr. Speaker.
The rumors about him weren't an exaggeration in the least. If anything, they didn't exaggerate enough. I've heard of his actions since the war have made him very popular in the Republic. Until now, we feared that Calvert would use the Supreme Taco as an excuse to invade, but the tower changed everything. They know as little about it as we do, so of course they would be hesitant about approaching it.
Oh, Dita, well, it's the right move. Playing this card has no downsides for them.
I doubt that. As soon as they have a grasp of the situation, they'll use it as an excuse to intervene and claim Crossbell for their own. I fear my only option may be to request both the Republic and Empire's aid after all.
Oh, Grandpa.
No.
The lives of the entire continent on the line. We don't have much of a choice.
But doing so would cement Crossbell's status as a country unable to handle crisis within its own borders. Hey, come on, church fire, ready to pay for good. It's almost an impossible choice to make. Knowing where the next target will be works to the Republic's advantage as well.
As does knowing that, while it's an important military base, it can be rebuilt with ease, unlike Juneau.
That shit was on water.
The deadline is also generous enough to give time to evacuate civilians in the vicinity of the blast. I'm sure preparations are already underway. All that is to say that even if the worst should happen, Calvert will walk away with minimal damage at most. Lucky sons of bitches.
And here we are thinking things would get easier after this sly old fox had his before 23 was out of the picture.
What?
I don't know.
The delay could still work in our favor. it might mean we've bought enough time to take care of the tower ourselves.
I'll take half a day over nothing at all. Well, Sergey.
Oh, Sergey, I can't do Sergey kind of voice.
I don't know Sergey voice. I would bust out of champagne over that just yet.
Sounded almost Irishy, but
I know. I don't know what's going on.
Agreed. There are reports that there are far fewer Zabbers stationed in the city now compared to when it was first occupied. There's only one place they'd be. So the bulk of them are defending the tower then. Maybe they figured the city would be liberated again from the start. Surely not. Actually, after all that has happened so far, anything is possible.
My dreams are the limit. I lean toward it, personally. Our foe's real goal was unveiling this giant weapon all along. Oh, but at this point, he's our foe. He doesn't sound though Elysium yourself has the will of its own.
That's right. It needs an administrator. Me! The answer is whoever ousted me from that position and took it for themselves. They took my job! They're dicks!
That all this has continued unabated, even after the Supreme Taco's demise suggested it wasn't him. He would have been the most obvious answer. Our options otherwise are very few.
I'll be honest, this fro is nutty.
It's kind of itchy.
I'm not sure this is something Calvert or Erebonia's armies can solve.
I don't think so either. The tower is capable of more destruction than ever the past war if left unchecked.
Check it.
I won't let that happen.
Check it. Check it.
Maybe whoever this is really thinks they're on some noble pursuit to bring eternal peace. But if you have to hold the entire continent hostage to maintain it, then how the hell is that true peace?
It ain't.
How is that going to unite us? It's not going to unite anyone.
Becoming angry.
We've worked too hard for this. I won't let this vice grip they think they have stop us from crossing the finish line.
Well said.
That's our Yuna.
You took the words right out of my mouth. We've stood up and knocked down 100 times. This is just 101, because no matter how high the barrier, it'll never be enough to stop us.
Right. And all of us from Thor's will be right there to help you get over it. No, it's not just for you. I want things to go back to normal for myself just as much.
This left eye is a little wonky. It looks
My
weird.
face hurts.
I want to see a brighter tomorrow. And I want to see it together with the people I care about.
Reen.
Yeah, we're right there with you.
Liberal's here to support you all we can too.
Crossbell and Erebonia are neighbors, yes. But it's more that we've overcome enough as a team that we would never back out now.
Yeah, teamwork's made the dream work enough times before. So why wouldn't we help?
We, of course, are also here for you.
Damn, do you guys love these cute speeches. I'd bust one out too if I had one to give.
They do this all the time, dude.
Yeah,
For all we
you're
have
right.
on our side, there are still limits to what we can do. The real key to our success is her.
What? Me?
True. As long as Elysium plays such a large role, its former administrator is going to make or break this.
Oh, yeah, no pressure, thanks.
She's the best. Perhaps the only hope we have of seeing tomorrow.
Your name is Lapis, right? I hate to put this kind of pressure on you, but we're absolutely going to need you in this upcoming operation. Will you help us?
No.
No.
Oh.
What?
I said I'm not helping you.
Whoa.
You did not just say no.
Read the room, Lapis.
That's how our girl is. She doesn't let anyone push her into doing what she doesn't want to.
It's not like we're bossing her around over something trivial.
We'll give you ice cream.
Okay, I'll do it.
She can't go, screw you guys, I'm out of here when the stakes are this damn high.
Are you saying no because you only want to help your friends?
No. I'd say the same thing to them. I'm not helping anyone. Because I'm the one who needs help.
Oh.
Elysium is at the center of everything that's plaguing the continent. That means, as its former administrator, I have a duty to set things right.
So you're helping me!
I wish to make this very clear. This isn't your problem that I'm saving. This is my problem that you're saving. So please, I need you to help me.
And give me ice cream.
Get
Way
it?
to turn it around, LP.
Yeah.
She is technically correct.
Does that technically matter?
Yes, it means that she screwed everything up and it's not our fault.
Oh, fuck! Miniature!
Yes, it's a very important distinction.
The fuck did happen?
She's more the character than you led me to believe, Ivan.
Ian.
Whatever your name shit is, boy.
Believe me, I'm just as surprised at how much she's grown. Her friends have no doubt played a vital part in that. Oh, hey, that Divine Blade guy's behind me. You can't see him, really.
Your kid's fine, I promise.
Can't argue that logic. The distinction works in our favor, too. We're here as friends, but as Erebonians, we can't officially interfere in Crossbell's affairs at the moment. I'm sure that was at the back of some of our minds when we agreed to step in.
Where am I? Oh. It was, but we're past the point where we can claim this as only involves Crossbell. They blew up that base.
Okay.
Want to help too. But even if we didn't want to, this affects us as much as it does Crossbell.
Crossbell! Oh, Crossbell, Erebony, Liberal. It's everyone's problems across all the map.
That's a lot of people when you think about it.
Sorry, I like doing it too. Yeah, but all across the map's right.
And we'll need everyone we can get to help Lapis and overcome this. Estella and Yashua never turned away a helping hand when they needed it. What? Thor's never turned them away either. Nor did the...
And we won't turn them away now.
Exactly.
What? Oh, what happened?
What happened?
No. You helped everyone feel like a team, that's all. Good girl. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, why? I didn't do shit.
I said, do what I want to do. They're all like, okay. And I was like, oh, I guess that was right.
Anyways.
I'd like to turn our discussion to what our present objectives should be. Lapis, how exactly should we go about stopping the tower?
Well, Elysium came to be a through the orbital network in Spirit Veins. It existed in an entirely intangible state, so retaking control over it would normally be impossible. Right now, though, it exists in a physical form, through the tower's central terminal. That much is very clear to me now that the signal jammer is gone. In other words,
Right now we have a chance. Does this form make it possible for you to reinstate yourself as administrator?
as long as we can reach the tower center, I can wire myself directly to it, yes. If we do that, both the tower and the Divine Lightning should cease to function.
Then we have our mission.
When that's a lot easier said than done.
Dabble Sabble!
The Zabble Zabbles are going to be difficult enough to pass, and then the tower itself is built like a fortress.
It's also worth noting that it's being protected by some sort of barrier, while it draws in new energy. The barrier's mana is so dense that I doubt even railway guns would break it.
Is that double?
Is it swift?
No, it doesn't move at all.
Oh, it's not swift at all.
I feared it would be something like that.
Before we can even think of traveling inside, we need to take care of that barrier.
But we don't have anything stronger than the railway guns and crossbow, so we aren't up to the task.
Let's not forget that.
Dudley, let's not forget that our tower sits over a lake. What the fuck does that have to do with it?
I guess makes it harder for ground forces, I guess. We have one Merkaba hidden in the area ready for use, but this isn't going to be easy to get to as the Azure Tree was.
Not without our enemy being armed to the teeth.
My Merkaba is undergoing repairs in Erebonia with the Courageous 2, so that one's out. We could have taken care of it if we had our Divine Knights, but unfortunately we're gonna be facing one instead of on top of everything else. Yeah, that sucks. There's gonna be something that we can do, though.
And that something lies with me.
A voice. Why, new cordials.
I love it. Empty charge!
Jorge.
Hold up.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Who's this?
Vita. Good to see you as always, Emma.
Emma.
Of course, she decides to swoop in right as you're discussing how to overcome a noob overpowering weapon. You don't always have to take the show of coming in to save the day, Vita. Oh, because you've never done it 1,000 times yourself, grandmother? I just couldn't afford to stay away knowing the society, the professor, mainly, is involved. If the rest of Thor's is getting in on protecting the beautiful ladies of Zemuria from its new threat, then how could I skip out?
Yeah, we know you're a lesbian, thanks.
If I can get on this action, I might get in on that action. Know what I mean?
I'm trying to.
If only we didn't. You look well, Crow.
Go!
Same as you guys. I thought you were still in Artia, Father Thomas. Must mean that our ever-reluctant superiors realized they couldn't leave this to chance. You couldn't be more correct. Even they can't ignore a broadcast so damning. I see this. I've been very busy. Hopefully I can give congrats on once I'm back in Crossbale. Hold on to that congrats. Our work isn't done yet. You've been conducting an independent investigation in the Empire, from what I've heard. At the request of none other than the Prince himself here. Ooh. We may have been unable to mobilize an Imperial army, but there is a way to catch the enemy unawares, even if it involves the element of luck. If it works, however, you'll be able to get inside the tower. Ah. Show us the way. Please, my dear, and spoil the surprise. That, and I rather don't think we can afford to be too cautious with Elysium.
That's smart of you. We can't rule them out being able to listen in on us somehow.
What a horrific possibility.
I know. If some government entity could listen to everything you do, wouldn't that be weird?
Well, shall we get to work on the operation then? If you're willing to support me in that endeavor, of course, Commander Bills and Toa.
I'd never turn that down.
Oh, that's her. We'll have to until it hits 1,700 hours to pull this off, so time is of the essence. Let's begin at once. Prince Oliver, Commander Blizz, and Toa began ironing out the details of how to enter the tower. The assault team, comprised of the Sils, Class 7, and Rufus's party, led them to be prepared for the grand battle. They agreed that the best use of their time would be to rest and recharge while touring the newly liberated Crossbell.
Oh, yay.
and gamble a bunch or something. I don't know. There's a casino, so
Yeah.
go down. Look at that fro. This is going to be our last chance to prepare, but we've got less than half a day left. So there's only going to be so much that we can do. The bulk of the responsibility right now is with the commander and the others who are formulating a plan either way.
Yeah, but we're still responsible for preparing for the fighting, and we're gonna be doing once we're at the tower.
Indeed. I would like to tour the region and see how everyone is doing while we can, too.
Vroom vroom.
Oh, we can steal these bikes. Oh, I mean, Alyssa got her hands on these bikes from the Rhineford Company. That should help us out. I'll explain the basics of riding them later on. You can run people over with them, too. I do it all the time.
It's great.
I go full throttle. Thanks?
How long have you been carrying those glasses around, by the way?
Oh.
I thought my mask would draw too much attention when walking around the city.
This guy plans for everything.
I'm fucking dope.
Those glasses are pretty dope.
Yes, shall we meet again here just before the operation is scheduled to begin then? Do all that you want to now so that you may face what comes without regrets.
Well,
goodbye.
I think it all tabbed on us. Hang on. Freaking stupid thing, always all tapping me.
Shadowplay does some weird shit.
Yeah, it has been lately. It's weird. Anyways, okay, there we go.
Huh? What happened? Everything went black for a second. Makes sense, like I asked.
We shouldn't get too friendly with them.
Yeah, fucking friends.
Wait, Lord Rufus.
Oh, right. Can I help you, detective? You certainly look like you have something to say.
Oh, I do. Thinking about it, this is our first time speaking since the Pentagruel before the war.
Now that you mention it, that's weird.
Think of it as my personal apology to you for Operation Birdcage. We will be recalling our troops from Michelin as well. Why don't you enjoy yourselves there one last time?
I'd like to thank you for the consideration. Though not half as much as I'd like to deck you in the face.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, crap, you remember that.
If you're hoping to try and make good on what you said then, I would not be opposed to humoring you. But I would have thought there were better ways to use what precious little time we have left to us.
I happen to agree. That's why I think it would be fruitful for you to travel around Crossbell with us. It's not possible to change the past, but during the upcoming operation, we'll be fighting on the same team. The more time we spend preparing together, the easier I think it'll be to find it back one another up if things get dicey. What do you say?
Lord. We share Lloyd's view on the matter.
Can't deny there's bad blood between us, but the stakes are too damn high for here to be petty.
Baby got your bad blood. Sorry.
We got bad blood. It's gonna make a bad song.
For me to second guess our leader.
That's our Lord for you. Always looking on the big picture.
I've got a hand to the guy.
Spank.
Was that me or who got spanked? We like to come along too. The rest of my classmates have their own preparations to make, so we won't be joining us, but we'll have to learn as much as we can in their place. That's you.
Yeah, no. We've been going around separately until now, so we all need to see how everyone else fights. You two, to the death.
What? But even putting all that aside, there's something I want to see.
I want to see the strength of Crossbell's piples. I want you to witness how at even times as hopeless as these, we never give up.
Give up now, it's over.
No.
You have some chutzpah.
Chutzpah. Oh, is that how you say chutzpah?
That's how you spell it.
Oh my goodness. I'm now gonna spell it all the time. No, I'm probably gonna forget because I don't.
Because you're not Jewish, I know. You're not one of the chosen.
Is that what chutzpah comes from?
Very well. I see no reason to refuse.
Sigh. Yay! Oh my god.
Yay! We get to hang out with RX again.
Who's RX? Risha, maybe? Oh, whoops, that's you.
Risha, maybe?
I didn't think you knew them.
It's a funny story. We met not that long ago.
We're part of a secret assassins club.
What?
You would understand.
Like we needed any more crazy kids.
Yes? I'm all ears if there's something you want to say.
Your name is Lloyd Bannings, right? I think it was you after all. Who was what?
Who do I now?
Did he do something?
I performed one last prediction of the future, just before control of Elysium was stolen from me.
What happened?
And that briefly showed me someone who I think was you.
Wait.
Is something going to happen to him?
Oh no.
Explosions.
Please, don't worry. I didn't see a vision of him dying or anything. What I saw was very fragmented. So I can't be sure exactly what it meant. But I feel as though it was telling me that you are the only one capable of unraveling the truth behind all of this.
Because he's a detective.
Whoa.
Me?
Yes. You are the only one who fulfills all of the conditions. But all I saw was this possible future's conclusion. I didn't see what steps would lead up to making it happen.
Huh. Sure wish we had a few more details to go on.
But that's a hard story to ignore given Elysium's ability to predict the future.
Okay. I'll keep what you said in mind. Thanks for telling me, Lapis. I'm sure we'll need all the help you can give once this whole thing kicks off, too.
I thought I told you that this is my problem that you're saving? You're helping me.
Stupid.
So you did.
Shall we set off then?
Once our preparations are complete, we need to assemble the Avengers on the rooftop.
Yeah. So let's make sure that when we do, we're ready. We're heading out with no regrets.
I no Gertz. Go Gertz. My favorite.
What? The mirror.
Reverie.
Oh, so the last store thing's probably gonna unlock now. It is.
Spooky.
See, that person was wrong. We couldn't go in just yet.
Alright.
You're wrong. Sorry.
Gosh.
I think something must have happened. Maybe we should go in and look when we had a chance.
Well, the final preparation period. At this time, you can explore the entirety of Crossbell with certain party members. Here, those not do.
Sorry.
You're gonna make it.
Those are not in your party will remain in town, so you're welcome to please seek them out for a chat. Chat! Unlike when traveling in town with a limited party, the all party members can be used when on the highway or in dungeons. Open the party menu and upon venturing onto the highway or entering a dungeon, and you choose your active party members. Rufus is covert shades. They are sick as fuck. See back here.
Well, anyways, that'll do it
Master mission ended.
Ooh! Anyways, that'll do it for this episode. We'll see everybody next time. We'll check out what's behind the mystery door.
At least we didn't leave anybody on a cliffhanger.
I think we're doing that every time.
Now then.
Let's end the episode. Bye.